always forget just how many people there will be when going to a tourist spot. This one even had people cosplaying Roman soldiers. To be honest, I'd prefer if they put on maid cosplay. Wait, what? Here are some cinematic shots of me walking, very demure, very mindful, trying to not get in the way of others, doing multiple takes, very dedicated, very patient. Do I look wise sitting on this rock? You have no idea the history of this rock. It has been through so many events. Historical people have probably been sitting here. I can feel it. Oh look, cute flowers. Or is it a tree? But is it a tree if it got flowers on it? Or is it a big flower then? Let me be girly and gently touch them. Very artsy, very cute. I have no idea what this is, but over there is a cool tower. I wonder if we can go up to the top. Let me check my calendar and pretend that I'm lost. Checking off things I've done and places I've visited. Very productive, very organized. Look at those windows. Coming to your PC in the next update. Time for a break. Let me sit down here and enjoy the sun while I'm melting away like an ice cream. Running. Why am I running? Ah, who cares? It looks cinematic. Boat, poems, flag, this tower again. Now me and the tower. Don't we look good together? Lunchtime! It looks like we're done exploring a little bit earlier than I thought. So now we're gonna have lunch. We already checked out the boat tickets at the pier. And what we got of information is that we should buy them online instead. That's the same price, so I'm gonna change this task and do it later today. Maybe after dinner? No, actually before dinner. Flowers. Beautiful flowers. Here's me a couple hours later at this viewing point. Amazing view. Not much else to do besides enjoying it. Very relaxed, very peaceful, very majestic. Looks like we're getting new clothes. Clothes. Looks like we're getting new clothes. Here's outfit 1. I love this olive colored straight white pants, together with a white summer t-shirt. I've also tucked the belt in a cute way, as you can see. Outfit number 2. Changed up the t-shirt. Not sure if I wanted inside pants or outside, but I do like the simple red stitching on it. Outfit 3. What do we think about this one? Actually, let me see how it looks with the other t-shirt. Leave a comment which one you like the best. Boat to Hvar? Check. Now it's time to explore it. Here's me the next day in my new outfit. Very classy, very demure, very handsome. Now I definitely need to take some photos for the socials. How do I look? Will this angle get me more likes or this one? Joking. I've given up on Instagram. Making YouTube videos and sharing with you lovely people is much more fun and engaging. Support me by liking and commenting. Thank you. Very kind, very demure. I like it. Now I'm with the map. What? Guess I'm lost again. Please help. I forgot how to use the map on my phone. But I do look more interesting holding this paper than if I was holding a phone. The only thing I'm missing is a compass. Never mind, here's my phone. But I'm only going to use it for checking off things. Enough, let's go up to get a better overview of this place. Don't forget to take cute photos on the way. Ah, finally at the top. It did not take over an hour because I had to stop and take a picture every 20 meters. Look at this view. I'm tired. Let me sit. But we can't just sit. We must pose. Island. Very small, very cute. Pose. My hair is at this awkward point where it's not long enough to fall back and instead it just annoys my face. Okay, let's get out of here. Now you can sit. Ooh, water. Crystal clear. Really makes me want to jump into it. Or even drink it. But not today. I'd rather stay dry. After a lovely dinner and an evening walk, your boy is tired and back on the boat. By the way, this drink is too delicious. I need to import it somehow. Some of these clips were meant to be used for the TikTok video, but I forgot. Anyways, what I lack in memory, I compensate with stairs. Remember the tower from beginning? Well, guess what? I'm going to become the king of the hill. I mean, king of the tower. By climbing these very slippery, very small, very old stairs. Okay, that's enough of cinematic footage. To summarize, Split is very beautiful, very historic, a very laid-back city. Let's head on over to our next destination. It's 4 AM now and I'm so sleepy, but that's not the topic. I'm going to take the bus to Dubrovnik. 4 hours later and we are here. Now let's explore. Can you guess the reason for why I wanted to visit Dubrovnik? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Game of Thrones. History. Exactly. I recently watched Game of Thrones. I know, I'm late to the party. And it turns out a lot of scenes in that show were filmed right here. Like this Red Keep Gate, Blackwater Bay, these stairs, this narrow street, this town square and probably some more. But the one I liked the most was this pier. Even though Game of Thrones has finished airing for some time now, this place is still packed with tourists. And to be honest, most of the things here were pretty boring. Not so much to do besides walking among the crowds of people and trying to not die from the heat. There's so many people, oh my god, I've never seen so many tourists. It's insane. It's like this city or this place is just popular because of this series. People everywhere. I've been to Disneyland, but I think this is more people than in Disneyland. It's just chaos, it's people everywhere. It doesn't feel organized at all and you can't, take a nice picture of anything. Because, people are sitting everywhere and you need to pay everywhere. Anywhere you want to go, you need a ticket. Look how many people there are. Damn. And especially a lot of tourist guides like this. Like there's a bunch of groups, tourist groups, and that's the most the factor that contributes the most to the big crowds here. Quick ice cream break. We got the yogurt ice cream. Let's see if it's any good. Interesting. Thank you. My favorite thing to do here was to go to the supermarket to buy different snacks and drinks. Yeah. Afterwards, your boy got a bright idea of walking up to a high point and get an overview over the city. Alright, okay, I've been here in Dubrovnik for 5-6 hours now and I have some thoughts, some opinions I'd like to share with you. First and foremost, it's my first time here. I came here from Split by bus, it takes around 4 hours. And it's not a very pleasant ride, but it's a cheap ride, I guess. So it was okay. But besides that, we arrived here quite early, took the bus at 4 AM at 5 AM and arrived here at 9:30 or something, so around 3 to 4 hours to get here. Then we started exploring the old town. This is the place where Game of Thrones, most of it was filmed for the King's Landing. And my thoughts were that It's an old series, right? It has been going on for a while and it finished quite some time ago, so I thought there wouldn't be that many people there because, it's not popular anymore. It was popular, very popular. A lot of people know about it, but now it's kind of gone. It's past. But boy, was I wrong. There are so many people, you have no idea. I haven't seen so many people since I was at Disneyland. Damn. Like once you enter the old town, the walls, it's just packed with tourist groups. It's insane. The castle or like the world city is quite cool if you just ignore all the people, but that's kind of impossible, right? Because they're everywhere. It's not exactly what I expected, and I personally get so tired when there's big crowds of people. It's just like a pressure on me. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I think a lot of people have the same feeling too. When they're surrounded by a lot of people, you just get tired, you just get exhausted. Even if you don't talk with them, just being surrounded is exhausting enough. Also, it's hot and warm outside, so yeah, that's a bonus too. You need to constantly hydrate yourself to stay cool and find shadow and food. So yeah, it's exhausting. We also went up here to this viewing point to see the city from above, the walled city. But right now the sun is quite high up, so you don't get quite clear view of it. It looks kind of cool here from above, but besides that, there's not much to see. Well, there's a lot to see and explore, but I don't feel like doing it because, again, too many people. Not very pleasant. There are queues everywhere, and if you want to go to a specific spot, you need to pay money to enter that part of the castle. It's just such a commercial business they made out of it, even though it's the series, the Game of Thrones series, that brought tourists to this place, but now they're trying to monetize it and exploit as much as possible to get, economical value of it. And for me personally, it's not very pleasing, and I don't want to pay just to enter a place to take a picture where there's a bunch of other people already. Some places are free, but not all of them. Like, I found a map of all the places where they made where they filmed, where they shot for the series, and I tried to go to these different places, but I couldn't enter most of them because you had to pay. And if you could enter, there were a lot of people, so you had to either wait or just, deal with it. Besides that, yeah, the temperature is amazing here, and it's really warm, and there are some beaches where you can go for a dip. The water in Croatia is so crystal clear, it's amazing. I highly recommend coming here for a relaxing swimming vacation, to just go to the beach and chill out. But I wouldn't recommend Dubrovnik, this city which Game of Thrones took inspiration from. And also, if you've seen Attack on Titan, the anime, it's also kind of similar, a little bit inspired. If you come into Croatia, it's really beautiful, amazing, but I wouldn't recommend going to Dubrovnik. I would rather tell you to go to any other cities. Like, we are staying in Split, which is also a coastal city, not very populated, very relaxing, very chill. I don't know about the other places. Island hopping here is really cool. And yeah, obviously go for a swim, go to the beaches, because water is so amazing and crystal clear here, and it's so hot. It's amazing, wonderful. Besides that, I didn't get to see many Game of Thrones locations, and maybe I went past some and just didn't realize that because there are so many people. Yeah, that's the big problem. And the most mind-blowing thing is that it's off-season now. This is not peak season. I can't imagine what it's like when it's peak season, like it was a couple of months ago in the middle of the summer. Like June, July, I would say, is the peak season, but now it's like school started for most kids. And what's now? August? No, now it's 3rd of September. Yeah. So it's supposed to be less tourists, but for me, I was surprised of how many people there are still here. So yeah, that was my rant. Pretty cool, but a lot of people and everything is expensive.
Very nice view, very cinematic, very demure. After a day in Dubrovnik, which was more than enough, we decided to head back to the better city and spend the last days relaxing here before heading back home. Overall, a very chill vacation that I enjoyed and can recommend. And I also did some running here. This is actually a new thing of mine which I really like to do, because I get the opportunity to explore the city from a different point of view. But you should probably be able to run like an hour with no break before you attempt this. Subscribe, bye!